How do everyone? It's been absolutely ages since I've been on the bank, so I do apologise, no videos, but school holidays, two little girls and a teaching wife, disaster for the holidays. 2 weeks holiday, I can't forget, I did catch my first sea bass, which was totally awesome, but yeah, back on it today. Back into routine, so it should be good. Something different for today. I've had a lad called Chris Wallis has contacted me, and yeah, he's sent me down something completely different, totally out of my norm. And you're probably going to laugh, but you know I love my big lures, I love my birds, I love my Savage Gear lures. Well, this guy Chris Wallis, another guy from Yorkshire as well. I need to move to Yorkshire because you guys have got all the fish and bloody stuff up there, but he sent me this. It is a oh, what's he called it? A fly jig? Yeah, Jig-Fly. So he ties these himself. I've never used them before. There's two different patterns, but nice big fat hook in there. But what I'll do is give it a blast, and hopefully I can catch a pike or a perch, and you'll see in the video. Never tried this before, so we'll see how it gets on. It's like drop shotting, I've never tried. Fly jigs, I've never used in my life. So I've scaled down. I've got my Abu 30-gram rod, which is probably still a bit heavy for these, to be fair. 20-pound braid. I can't possibly use my leaders. I use my my big lures. So I've found some old, small, short traces I used to use when I first started pike fishing, which I wouldn't dream of using for normal pike fishing these days. But yeah, my fault, unprepared. But I'd rather put a trace on than not, just so I don't risk losing something that size in a pike, because that's not good. So yeah, but yeah, Chris, hopefully these will deliver for me, and it's just not one of these Yorkshire fads. Hopefully this will take the Midlands as well, so we'll see. Well, there ain't a bad difference. You can see how I'm straight in. So that's the size of link I'm using. So there's a little bit of a wide trace on there, so I'm not going to risk any pike. But what I couldn't use is that. It's just too big, too heavy, so that hopefully will be the one. Oh, and another.
Well, if I know honestly say they work.
Took it through and through. Got it right in this scissor. That wasn't even a couple of minutes, and it's a tiny little Another jack. Fair play to this lure. A perfect little jack. Oh, got one on. I tell you what, they're good fun, these little it's only little than the little jack, but they're loving it. Straight through the snout. Oh well, there he goes. Right guys, that's the end of my session. The boat's put the kibosh on it. There's that when you're going through, it's just ridiculous. The water went from being pretty clear to just chocolate. So I had to give up. Plus the fact it's got to like 25 degrees and I'm like sweating my backside off like out of pocket. Yeah, so this Jig-Fly works. I was sceptical when it came through. Yeah, I can't. Bert hasn't seen the water. I've even got a brand new squirrely Bert who I've tried today in perch pattern, and he's not even seen the water. So that's how good I've rated these today. I've used a slightly bigger one. The little one didn't seem to get much interest. I swapped over to the bigger one, and it started getting loads of interest. So I've caught a few pike today. I've missed 4 or 5, and I've lost a big perch. Schoolboy blooming error. Literally, I've put it on. I've walked down, talking to my dad. First cast, I kid you not, first cast, and I hooked a pike. And what I'd done is I'd turned the camera on my iPhone, and I hadn't reversed the camera, so the camera was facing inwards to my head, and caught nothing on film, that is. So gutted, because that would have been lovely to show Chris. It does work down here in the Midlands as well, so it's not just you boys up in Yorkshire that this works for. I would say they work for Xander as well, but I've got no Xander water near me, so this is definitely going to stay in my lure box. And dare I say it, I might even give Bert a miss next week and do another video with this, because I tried the Wordsley Stourbridge area today with this. Next week I want to try the other area where I know is bigger pike, and I might have a couple of visitors down, so we'll check these next week and see if they work. But yeah, I watched a couple of videos. Watched Chris Millward and Dom. Firstly, to see how to jig fish. Not ever doing it before, and you guys are always doing it. And one thing I noticed with in your video, Dom, if you see this, is when you used one of these, it went really thin when water passed over it. This stays big and bushy, not like the women. Yeah, it's it just stays roughly that size, and you know, it's great. I mean, I've never used something that light before. So you've got a reasonable cast on it when it's wet. You chuck it out, and rather than being the almighty splashdown, you get a little plip, so it's not going to scare the fish, which is great. But then because the hook always resides upwards, I don't know if you can see it always stays in that position, so it's pretty much weedless. So you can jig it round over sort of obstacles and weed. And to be fair, most of the pike I've taken today has come from around weed. I've jigged it round, I've used Polaroids and seen what's under the water, and I've gone round it. So I genuinely am really impressed. I'm gonna have to do a couple more videos with it and see what PB pike or even perch, see what I can pull out on it. So yeah, Chris Wallis, whatever you do, mate, they're good. I am impressed. And for Crystal Millward, you're right. First time jigging, and I'll be jigging again. I don't think I'll be as keen as you boys, because I know you love your jigging. But definitely a new style for me to keep on board. So without further ado, no more waffling from me. I'm going to go and cut someone's lawn, and I will hopefully have some more on the bank for you next week and show you something else. Cheers. Ooh, me eyeballs, sweating me eye. Stinging.